I'm Julie. Hola!
And I'm Lauren.
And this is Dwelling on It.
It's install day again. We are so excited. Car's packed, jam-packed. So is Lauren's. So excited for this installation today. All of our installations they're my favorite day because we finally get to see all of our hard work come together, pay off, show our clients our vision, see their faces, get our photos, all the things. It is like the most satisfying day ever. It's a lot of work. It's hard work. We are still underestimating how much time we need. So today we're hoping that we are going to give ourselves enough time to get everything we need done, because something always happens every single installation. You know, it just is always longer than we think it will be. But anyway, so we're just super excited to start the day. Yay. This particular install though is actually going to be in 3 parts. So our client will not see this today. There's a few reasons for that, but she's actually not living in the unit right now. And so because of that, we decided to take advantage of the vacant space. We have a key, so we can kind of go in and out, even though, like I said, we're still planning a full day ahead. But to be able to do some of the work, then come back another day for more of the work, and so on. This particular project is just so near and dear to our hearts. For so many reasons. This sweet client, many have actually heard about her story in our community. She's the sweetest person, and I feel so honored to even be able to step foot in her precious home, to be honest. Her husband was tragically killed in a car accident back in September. And terrible story that many heard about in the community because it was basically a hit and run. He was on his way home from work. He was less than a minute away from his home, and an oncoming driver hit him and fled the scene, I believe on foot. And it actually took months before they were able to find this guy. It's absolutely terrible. So it was in the news and it was in the community because people know them, and it's just devastating, absolutely devastating. They have 2 young boys, the oldest of which will be going into kindergarten in the fall. And so ever since the accident, she hasn't stayed a night in their home, because obviously she couldn't. So the night of the accident, she went, I believe it was the night of the accident anyway, she went to her parents who were local as well, and she's been living there ever since. So, she knows she needs to take some steps forward into just getting back on her feet. It's just absolutely so hard, and her kids are so young, and it's just, it's just been, she's grieving, but she also has to keep being a mom, and she has to show up for her boys every day, and she has to, it's like the world just keeps on turning, even though your heart is absolutely crushed. And so we are creating a primary bedroom for her that feels like it's her space, and it's her sort of just her safe haven where she can go and relax and feel like it's hers. The furniture that was there before had actually been passed along to them, I believe when they were married. And so it was not something they had selected together. It just served its purpose. It was furniture. It was a bit too large for the space. But honestly, it's just been too painful for her to be able to sleep a night in their shared room without her partner. And so there's nothing we can do that's going to really mend that gaping hole in her heart. And there's nothing we could ever possibly do that would erase the beautiful life that they had together, nor would we ever want to. And so it's not about like moving on or fresh new start in a let's forget about the past kind of way. No, it's just we're trying to give her something that she can look forward to coming home to, look forward to laying down and resting at night, because it's already going to just be so incredibly painful. So with this space, we know it is a huge milestone for her. It's a huge step for her. And yet it's also, while so exciting and fun for us to make and create these spaces, it's a very emotional, a very, very emotional job. Being there in the space, seeing some of his clothes still in the closet, and his hats on the hooks, and his belts, and his shoes, it is gut-wrenching. And if it's gut-wrenching for me, then obviously you can only imagine how that must feel for them. It's just so hard. And while loss is just a part of life for everyone, I'll never understand it. I will never understand. Well, hopefully I will when I get to the other side, but it's just so painful. And it means he was so loved that it hurts so bad for these people, but God dang it hurts, and it just kills me to see that they have to go through this. So I digress. The reason that we are trying to get this installation sooner than later is because her oldest will be starting kindergarten, like I said, in the fall, and that's a massive transition already. It's a big adjustment, and she doesn't want to move in, like right around school starting, and then that's happening, and just so many changes. So she really wanted to start getting settled back in this spring, and have some time this summer together to get him acclimated, both of the kids acclimated, but so that he can then take on this big adventure of starting school and it not be all at once. So we decided to go ahead and move a lot of the stuff in today, even though not everything has come in yet to the receiver. And while most of it has, we just found out this last week the unfortunate news that her bed, which was the primary item that we were making sure would be here by April, her bed is now pushed to June. And if you've not been living under a rock for the last 2 years, this is sort of just becoming the standard in this industry with all of the supply chain issues and shipping and all of the issues that are going on. It is sadly par for the course and sort of to be expected, but it was definitely a bummer. So I was concerned that what if in June we get another notification that now it's July or August or so on. And so we decided to get a placeholder bed that we could go ahead and install. We could get our hands on it within a week. We could go ahead and install and, at least get her moved in. And then when the real bed arrives, we will personally go and change them out for her so that she doesn't have to stress over that. So, it's an emotional day, and it's actually kind of dreary outside, and it's just a little sad. It's exciting, and I'm so excited to go do this for her. But I know that this will not be the first or last time that I shed some tears over this. It's just, how can you not? One thing I'd like to say about grief, because I think that everybody it's important to realize that everybody is so very different when it comes to grieving. And I know there's like the typical 5 stages and all that, but you know, it's like some people really struggle to whether it be, I mean, weeks, months, years since their loved one's passing. Some people cannot touch their things and cannot move their things and don't want anything to be, you know, moved or shifted or taken away. And I can completely understand why. And then other people, it's like they can't be surrounded by those things without it just being so immensely painful, you know? And so everybody finds comfort in different ways, and everybody moves forward in different ways. And so, like I said, we're in no way trying to erase the love they shared or his memory or his home at all. Oh my gosh, sorry. We're just trying to create a space that she can feel safe in and feel some sense of comfort and love from her community, and you know, so that she can feel good moving forward. Hopefully she can find peace in this space. We will see. And but today's day 1, so stay tuned and let's see how this unfolds.
Counters and window panes. Sun is bright, it's a new day and I wanna feel like I belong, part of something good. Catching on like a wildfire, feeling for a brand new start. Rain is gone, now it's so much brighter. A new song in my heart. I'm seeing everything new, like for the first time, a perfect view. You could feel like this too. Catching on like a wildfire, feeling for a brand new start. Rain is gone, now it's so much brighter. A new song in my heart. Rain is gone, now it's so much brighter. A new song in my heart.
Far so good for the first round of install. We got a rug, the placeholder bed, Roman shades up, and curtains. So we will be going back to install lighting and to set up the rest of her bedroom furniture and, you know, put our mark on it and finish it up with all the accessories. So we're just so excited about this project and have been since we first talked to our client. So we're not done yet. So can't wait to see it all together. The slowest, like, fucking hand puppeteer moment I've ever seen. Ah! It was like so long.
Been here so long. I wanna feel like I belong, part of something good.
All right, we're here on our final install day, and the bigger furniture pieces were just delivered right on time, so we've moved those into the space, and Julie is finishing hanging a wall mirror, and we have some other just final styling pieces that we're going to put together and just get ready for our client to finally come in and see the space.
I'm seeing everything new. All things new. Like for the first time.
Remember that time Lauren didn't know that she was gonna have to paint?
Catching on like a
Her resume though.
rain is gone, now it's so much brighter. A new song in my heart. Rain is gone, now it's so much brighter. A new song in my
My whole leg is like, I'm like that, but
Crank it. Crank it.
wonderful. I can feel it now. Sun comes through the clouds. It's a brand new day. Catching on like a wildfire. Feeling for a brand new start. Rain is gone, now it's so much brighter. New song in my heart. Catching on like a wildfire. Feeling for a brand new start. Rain is gone, now it's so much brighter. A new song in my heart.
Okay, that's a wrap. We have finally finished this room and we are so excited for our client to arrive so that we can show her the space. This particular reveal is honestly more exciting and more special than many of them because she actually never even saw the renderings of this room. She did select her larger pieces, the bed, the dresser, some mirrors, and so on, and then she kind of trusted us to do the rest. So we have literally been working behind closed doors. She's been ordered not to peek. She swears she has not, so she has not gone past her door in quite a while. And so today is a big, big, big reveal for her. We are hoping that this space will bring her peace and comfort on the steps forward to healing. We hope that it's a space that she can come home to and feel like it's her own, a space that she can relax in, that she feels safe in, and that she just feels like she can take steps forward. Okay.
In the silence, deep as our